Hi, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Laura, and my husband and I just moved to Miami from Jersey. And by just move, I mean literally just move. We have literally nothing in the house. I can show you quickly the living room. So yeah, we only have a mattress right there. But today is actually an exciting day because we are getting some furniture. So it's not, we got movers and we went with roadway from Jersey City specifically to Miami. But today they're not coming, they're actually coming tomorrow. But we're getting some furniture that wasn't with us before, and we're very excited to have some chairs to sit on because honestly we've been just sitting on the floor or going to the lounge area in our building, but it would be nice to have some seating for our apartment. So I'm gonna unbox some packages. I have a 1-bedroom, 1 den, and 1.5 bath apartment, and in Jersey City we had a 1-bedroom, 1 bath. So we have so much more space. We have a second half bathroom, and we needed some stuff. So I'm gonna unbox them with you and so next, before I get into the house things, just make sure to check out my other video that I post for just the apartment tour, just so you know kind of like what I'm talking about. But here is our first item. It's a diffuser. It's from Cocorina, and we got it in clear air. And we want to put one in one bathroom and the other one in the other bathroom, just so we make our bathrooms smell nice. I got these cute fuzzy slippers that are open toe. I figured Miami is hot. I don't know if I'm gonna need full-on cover slippers, but these are from Amazon and I'm gonna try to see if they're comfortable and if I like them. This is the second diffuser. It is from Air Keep. It's also clean linen, and we're gonna put it probably in our bathroom. Next, we've been using the zero water filters for quite some time. We use them in New Jersey, we use them in New York, and these are just some filters for the can, I guess. It basically looks like a Brita, but it's supposed to be a lot better for purifying the water. Next, we got these napkins. So our last name is Ehring, and we like to have these dishes in our guest bathroom. So when a guest would come, they would just wipe their hands on these ones, and it's just a luxe feel to just have napkins that are monogrammed. These we've been getting from Amazon for quite some time now, and they're such good quality, and we just like them. I got this bathroom tray also for our guest bathroom. Our guest bathroom is pretty plain, and I wanted to bring some warmth into it. And I'm thinking to put a hand soap, hand lotion, and the other diffuser onto here. I have this sink caddy from Simple Human. We had it in the other apartment and we just completely forgot it in the sink when we moved out. But we really like this because it just holds onto the sink and we can put our brush or sponge in here. And it also has this suction cup, so it really is not going anywhere, and we just like how it looks. It's the slim sink caddy from Simple Human. Now this is the dish wand brush that I've been talking about. We like that we can actually open it and insert the soap in here, and then it has a button. When you press the button, it's just so easy to wash the couple of dishes that we can't put in the dishwasher. I got these Reed diffuser sticks. Next, I have these 4 tissue box covers because I don't like how tissue boxes are in all sorts of colors. I like to have a more neutral house, and these I thought would be perfect. I got this bathroom tray for our bathrooms. Our bathroom has 2 sinks, and I was thinking to put this in the middle and then decorate it nicely. Next, I got these organizing trays that I'm planning on putting in our bathroom. We have 2 drawers, and I want to organize our daily essentials in these. Then I got these hand lotion and soap dispenser for the guest bathroom that I'm gonna put on that wooden tray that I showed you earlier, and I think they look so pretty. They're also glass, so I hope that they're gonna look nice and luxurious for our guests. They also came with a cute little white ceramic tray, so I'll see where I can use this in the apartment. I got this kitchen utensils tray. Our cabinets are gray inside, they're white outside as you can see, but they're gray inside, and I thought this would match perfectly. And they're pretty small, so I'm hoping to fit everything in here, but we'll see how it's gonna go. And last but not least for now, we got this cordless hard floor mop that I'm really excited to use to clean our floors before all the movers come and then after. So now let's go put stuff where they're supposed to go. Alright, so this is getting here. It took so long to put the hand lotion in the actual bottle, but I love how it looks. I'll have to put the reeds in, but we'll have the towel there, that here, and then these are our napkins. And then I'm thinking to put a plant there, but let me know what do you guys think, because I feel like it's too plain-ish in here. And then here, we're not sure what to do with these walls. So this is like, the entrance, and this all is empty. And usually we put a nice like picture or something in on top of the toilet. But should we put something there instead? Let me know what you guys think. So it's a little bit later now. I got some work done and ate lunch, but this is so exciting. We got our giant mirror. So this is an 83 by 46, I believe, and I'm so excited to unpackage it. And I think it's gonna go right there on that wall. It's a standing mirror, so let's put it up together. So we have our mirror up. Nick did such a good job at putting it up considering how heavy it is, but I think it fills up the space so nicely, and I'm so excited to use it to record or show you guys outfits, but I love it so much. And Nick also put together our bar stool chairs, and I'm just so obsessed with them. I love the gold with black. We have some black accents in the living room, so they would match really well. And the material is boucle, if I'm pronouncing it well, which matches our dining room tables. But I think they look so nice, and we finally have somewhere to sit, which is amazing. And now we have to do this piece of furniture that's gonna go right there as an entrance table, and I want to put a couple shoes in there that we're using more often, but first we have to put it together. And we're getting there with this, but it's been taking such a long time because it came in really small pieces. It's a little bit later now, and I'm actually heading to the gym. I'll do a leg day, so wish me luck. It's a couple of hours later, and we went and checked out one of the events that our building is doing. Usually they have a couple events a month, but since we're new here, we got to go to our first one, and it was actually pretty cool. It was in a local restaurant that looked very fancy, and they had hors d'oeuvres and drinks, and everyone was kind of like just socializing. So we got to meet a couple people that live in the building. And now we are watching Dancing with the Stars on the laptop because we don't have a TV. So this is just currently my setup, but I'm just enjoying watching it, and I'm so excited to see the remaining of the dances today. So I have a couple favorites, and I'm excited to just see their dances for now. But if you guys have a favorite, just comment it down below. I'm so curious to see who you guys want to win.
This is my first viral TikTok in my pajamas, shaking my booty.
So far, I've been liking Jordan's dance so much. It was so explosive, so sexy. I thought she did like such a good job at it. And then now I like Weenies. Weenie has always been so good. Like the last 3 dances were incredible. So I'm just so excited to see what she's gonna do for like the next ones. But this one was phenomenal. It was like very her in a way. I know that that's like the song that like brought her to virality. So it was really fun to watch her. Next is Robert and Whitney, and I'm just so excited. They're my favorites so far. He's dancing so well, and he's actually enjoying it, and I love his like smile, and it's just like everything in his performance is just so good. So I'm so excited to see him.
A little bit of dance.
And about that, I've been in your world for weeks now.
So I actually liked his performance. I think it missed a little like, I don't know, oomph or whatever. I don't know how to say it, but I think it was like a little too, not stiff. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's missing a little something, but I still love how much like he enjoys like dancing and trying different dances and challenging himself. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday it was fun to finish watching Dancing with the Stars. I thought Alexa did such a good job at her dance. It was so fun, so almost like fitting for her. I'm sad that Brandon left. I think he's like such a nice, cool guy, but you know, I know it's a matter of scores, but also votes. So yeah, but I'm excited to watch it next week. Right now, it's currently 7 a.m. and we woke up a little bit earlier. We woke up at like 6:30 because today at 9 o'clock, our movers should be here, which I'm very, very excited for, but we wanted to wrap up the apartment because right now, like I mentioned before, we have like a mattress and, you know, blankets and stuff like that, but we have to clean it up and get it ready for movers to come and bring our furniture, which I'm so, so excited for. I know I've been saying excited a lot, but it's just exciting to get your furniture after sleeping for 5 days on a mattress. But until then, let's get ready. We just went for our little walk and it was lovely. The sun was like shining. It was very, very beautiful. A little bit hot, but it was amazing. Just get out and move our bodies. And now the movers are actually here. Nick just got downstairs to get them, and I prepped everything in the apartment. Like the floors are nice and clean. He mopped and vacuumed before, and we're so ready to have our furniture. Like I can't even tell you guys like how excited it is for us to have a couch and an actual bed, and you know, it's the little things in life. But I'm also excited to just see everything put in place and organize, like the bathrooms and the living room and everything else. And I'll show you guys like when they get in, like how everything is gonna move. But we went with Roadway Moving, and I just wanted to give them a shout out. This is not a paid sponsor or anything, but they've been doing such a great job in Jersey City, where we used to live, at picking out our stuff. They were very professional. They came with like 5 guys, which like I didn't expect that. I was expecting like maybe 2 or I was hoping for 3, but I could have seen it like just bringing 2 guys. They came with literally 5 guys, and each box, which was surprising, and we never really heard it from a different company. I'm not sure if they just didn't mention it to us, but we did call about 11 companies when we were getting a quote, and they were the only ones who mentioned that they were gonna put actually a QR code on every box. So literally the main guy was like showing me on an iPad like what info he would have to introduce, and he would have to like scan the QR code on the box that he put a sticker on with this QR code. And then he would have to like say if it's fragile, if it's like boxed by like them or by us, and if it's boxed by them, like what was inside of it. Like it was like a super detailed like form that he had to complete, and he literally did that for every single box. And they also included like pretty much like unlimited boxes of like clothing rack boxes, I guess. So like they literally went in the closet, and everything that was on hangers, they just put in this like special boxes on like a little bar. And initially we were having 3, but we upgraded to like, I think 5 or 6 it ended up being. And there's no problem with that. And then literally during the move, we asked them to add a couple things, and they just like said no problem, and they took them and put them in the box. They were just like incredible, and they also like moved so fast. They like wrapped the things honestly like better than like I would have personally wrapped them. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I do care about my stuff, and like I work really hard to like get from basically like nowhere to where I am today and living in this beautiful apartment, but they literally wrapped them so much better than I would have. Like every single thing was wrapped in like plastic, bubble, wrapping paper. Like there's just so many things that they wrapped incredible, and like they also moved so fast. Like I said before, they were done with the apartment in 3 hours. And yes, we didn't have a huge apartment, but they were just moving so incredibly fast. So I just wanted to like give them a shout out here because they were incredible. So I'm really excited to see how they're gonna put everything in place, you know, how fast they're gonna do it, and hopefully all our stuff are in good hands. And they are here. When you see this rug going down, that means business for Roadway. So the Roadway guys just left, and everything is in here. They put together all the furniture, and now we just have to tackle these 35 boxes and a bunch of other random things. But we're just so excited to see this apartment coming together. After many hours left, we made a lot of progress, although it's not gonna seem like it. But everywhere in these cabinets is full of things, as well as here. And for now, the living room looks like this. This is a very raw footage, so please don't judge, but we're taking all of these boxes down because they're empty, as well as that one. And we're continuing with putting stuff away. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to tackle more boxes in between work, and here is what we have to deal with. So right now, all of those boxes that you see there have to go in storage. We have to go get a storage, which I'm not really sure even where it is now, but we'll figure that out. And then these boxes are all empty, and we have those 1, 2, 3. And the big project for today is the bedroom, because currently this is the state of the bedroom, which I'm definitely not happy with, but that's just kind of how the process goes when you move. But I'm actually pretty happy because we've been sorting and putting everything on nice hangers. I got different hangers for different things. So we used to just have these hangers because I like that clothes don't fall off of them. But I just got these ones for pants, and the pants just look so much better on them. I can probably show you guys a couple on Nick's side. See how nice they look. And then we also got these ones. Actually, I can show you here. And like, they just sit so nicely. So I'm really glad that we upgraded our closet and got new hangers that would go with any type of pants or skirt or shorts or anything that we might fit. But for now, I just have to tackle this disaster in the bedroom. So wish me luck. It is many hours later, and we finished work, and we've done a lot of things at the apartment. So I'm really happy with our progress. We have a couple of boxes left, but everything else is good to go. And I'm really excited to show you the full apartment once we have everything organized and nicely put in place. But right now we got dinner. I actually wanted to try sweet green for the first time. I wanted just a bowl with a lot of different veggies and proteins, and we decided to do it. And this bowl looks absolutely delicious. Here is what I've got, and I'm just so excited to try it, but it just looks so good. And while we are eating dinner, we decided to watch our show. And excuse the mess, by the way, because it's still a work in progress, but we're watching Bosch, and we've been watching it for quite some time. It's a pretty long show, but we're really, really into it. Good morning, everyone. Today is such an exciting day because yesterday we made so much progress with our apartment. We got a lot of things ready. We do have a couple little things here and there, and to just buy some like touch up like organization products and stuff like that, but we made so much progress that I'm going to show you a little bit later, which I'm really excited for. But right now we are getting ready for the day, and we're gonna bring stuff to our storage unit. So here we have a lot of different types of things that we are not going to use in Florida. For example, we have like skis, we have snorkeling gear and stuff like that, but which they're not going to stay in our apartment because one, we don't have anywhere to put them, but two, they would just take too much space for no reason because we're not really using them right now. So we do have a storage unit, and we're gonna go to put the stuff in the storage unit. So the apartment is gonna look so much nicer and cleaner because right now we have quite a lot of boxes just in the living room. But all right, so this is my outfit to go work on the storage unit. I've been obsessed with these t-shirts. They have a sports bra inside, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. They're super comfortable. They're from Uniqlo, and from a girl with a bigger chest, these are incredible because I don't have to deal with like wearing an uncomfortable sports bra for a little bit. So let's get all of these things put in the storage unit. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday we finished putting all our things in the storage unit, which is very tiring, but luckily the storage unit is not too far from here. And now the apartment looks so much cleaner. And after that, we went to Costco and Publix, and we did like a really big grocery run because since we moved, we don't have anything in the fridge. So we needed all the things that are just staples, I guess, in the fridge, like, you know, mustard or mayo or things like that, on top of like all the food. So it was like a really huge grocery run. But right now it's Sunday, and I'm excited to get the day started. Today I don't know what we're doing this morning. We have to probably talk and plan something, maybe a walk, maybe go to a mall or something. But later we are actually going to an Eagles bar. So Nick and I used to live in Philly for the first couple of years of our relationship, and since we met really in Philly while we were at college, and we became Eagles fans, and we just love the team so much. We know all the players. Luckily, I guess for us, they're also doing good right now, but even if they weren't, we would still be Eagles fans. So we actually were able to find an Eagles bar last weekend, and it's in Miami Beach, which is not super far. It's about like 15 minutes away from us. So we're excited to go there and celebrate with the Eagles fans, whatever the team is gonna do today for Sunday football. But now it's time to make coffee, and my whole life I've been a hot coffee kind of girl, but I want to try to make an iced coffee today. So luckily our fridge can make ice, so it wouldn't be a problem to do that. So it's a couple of hours later. Honestly, today we just relaxed, did some laundry, you know, just not interesting things. But right now we are heading to a bar to watch the Eagles game. So we're going to a bar that's called Lost Weekend here in Miami Beach, and we're very excited to watch the game and go Birds. Hopefully they're gonna win this time as well, because we are one out of the two teams that have
We're the only under.
So actually Nick just taught me this, but we are undefeated. We're not sure about the other team, but it's just very exciting, and I hope we're gonna win against the Broncos, I believe, right?
Yep.
All right, so I will show you guys the drive, and when we get there I'll show you the bar. We just came back from the bar, and unfortunately we lost, which was very, very sad. And you know, when like you're in a bar and like your team loses, like the energy is just like not there. But it is what it is. We had a good run, but I'm really excited for the following weeks to see how we perform. It was a really like not fun game to watch, I guess I should say, other than a couple little glimpses, but you know, we move on from it. But right now I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for everyone who is watching it, and I really appreciate it, and I love you so much, and I can't wait to show you the next vlog.